Welcome back to another video, soldiers. The strongest walls are the ones you never see. In a world obsessed with oversharing and status updates, there's one type of individual who thrives in the shadows, the Sigma male. He's not your typical social butterfly, nor is he the loudest in the room. In fact, he may be the quietest because he knows the undeniable power of privacy. Statistics reveal that nearly 80% of our personal details are exposed online, yet here's a guy who manages to keep his cards so close that even his closest friends are left guessing. Why does he choose silence over disclosure and mystery over familiarity? For Sigma males, privacy isn't just a preference, it's a way of life, a fortress that shields them from a world full of judgment, manipulation, and, let's be honest, nosy neighbors who can't resist a good scoop. By keeping their inner thoughts and plans under wraps, they've mastered the art of intrigue and unpredictability, leaving everyone from colleagues to potential rivals wondering, what is he really up to? Number 1. Mastering the element of surprise. Sigma males understand that one of the most powerful moves in life is keeping people on their toes. By revealing little and staying somewhat elusive, they hold onto a priceless advantage, the element of surprise. This isn't about being sneaky, it's about knowing that the less people know, the harder it is for them to predict or counter your next step. When you never fully reveal your hand, others are left guessing and, more importantly, reacting. And for a Sigma, that's the sweet spot. The element of surprise lets Sigma males control situations without appearing forceful or overbearing. By keeping their plans and intentions hidden, they can operate on their own terms, making decisions without external noise or pressure. When they finally act, they're often 10 steps ahead, and everyone else is left wondering how they pulled it off. That's because, while others are busy guessing, they're strategically moving in silence. Imagine just when people think they have him all figured out, he's already moved on to the next level, and he didn't even leave breadcrumbs. The best part? Keeping people guessing can be kind of fun. There's something satisfying about knowing you're the only one with the full picture, watching as others try to piece together your moves like a puzzle with missing pieces. Sure, some might find it frustrating, but that's their problem, not his. Sigma males know that by keeping the mystery alive, they maintain the upper hand, and honestly, life's just a bit more interesting that way. Why show all your cards when you can leave a trail of question marks instead? For the Sigma, a little secrecy is not only powerful, it's priceless. Number 2. Protecting your vision from sabotage. Sigma males often think long-term, with goals that aren't always easy to explain or immediately understood by others. They tend to see things in a way that challenges the norm, so they understand that sharing these big, ambitious plans too soon can attract unwanted interference. Some people might misunderstand or criticize their ideas, while others might intentionally or not try to discourage or derail them. For a Sigma, it's less about secrecy for secrecy's sake and more about safeguarding something valuable until it's truly ready. Privacy becomes their shield. By keeping their goals close, they reduce the risk of well-meaning but misguided advice or outright attempts at sabotage. This isn't paranoia, it's a realistic approach to protecting the work they've invested so much in. Sigma males know that not everyone has their best interests at heart, even friends, family, or colleagues, despite their good intentions, may influence their path in ways that don't serve them. And for Sigmas who are fiercely independent thinkers, any external meddling feels like an obstacle rather than support. When a Sigma is finally ready to reveal what he's been working on, it's because the vision is already well-formed, solid, and unshakable. By then, it's too far along for others to tamper with or undermine. They reveal only when their foundation is rock solid, making interference nearly impossible. This strategy not only keeps their ambitions safe, but also gives them a unique advantage, the freedom to build their dreams on their own terms, away from outside expectations and with minimal interference. Number 3. Guarding against emotional manipulators. Sigma males are well aware of the risks that come with emotional vulnerability. Unlike those who openly share their feelings or expose their weaknesses, Sigmas understand that there's a cost to showing too much. People who know your personal struggles or insecurities can, whether intentionally or accidentally, use that knowledge to manipulate your emotions. For a Sigma, keeping things private isn't just about secrecy, it's a layer of protection against anyone trying to get the upper hand through their emotions. They've seen how easily emotional manipulation can slip into even well-meaning interactions. A casual confidant might suddenly start giving unsolicited advice or, worse, push their own agenda by preying on the Sigma's vulnerabilities. By staying reserved and keeping their personal details close, Sigmas keep themselves in control of their own story. They know that emotional transparency can sometimes lead to a one-sided power dynamic where others feel entitled to weigh in on their lives. The less people know, the less leverage they have. Sigmas also understand that emotional boundaries are key to self-preservation. They don't avoid closeness, they simply believe that true trust is earned gradually, not freely given. Their guarded nature ensures that the people in their lives are there for the right reasons, not because they see an opportunity to manipulate or sway their emotions. This self-protection isn't about being cold, it's a calculated decision to stay grounded and independent, making sure that only the most genuine relationships survive their careful filtering. By keeping a strategic distance, they avoid the pitfalls of manipulation, focusing instead on relationships that offer mutual respect and authenticity. Number 4. Preventing competitors from gaining an edge. Sigma males are highly competitive, but they don't need to flaunt it. Their approach is subtle and strategic, focused on results rather than attention. By keeping their plans and strategies private, they prevent potential competitors from gaining insight into their next moves. Unlike more outspoken personalities who discuss their ambitions openly, Sigmas operate in a way that's quiet, deliberate, and under the radar. This gives them a unique advantage. They're able to progress in their goals without alerting others who might want to copy, disrupt, or outmaneuver them. Their silence is more than just a preference, it's a layer of protection. When they keep their methods and intentions concealed, they create a natural barrier against people who might otherwise observe, analyze, and exploit their approach. For a Sigma, openly discussing plans would feel like handing their opponents a roadmap to what they're doing. They know that once a strategy is out there, it can easily be replicated or countered. By holding back, they ensure that only they fully understand the intricacies of their process, leaving others guessing and unable to compete on the same level. Sigmas are fully aware that success often brings imitation or rivalry, so rather than broadcast their path, they prefer to let their achievements speak for themselves. Once they've secured the win, any competitor's reaction will already be too late to impact their success. It's a clever and calculated approach that allows them to maintain control, stay one step ahead, and protect the fruits of their hard work from being overshadowed or diluted by outside interference. For a Sigma, privacy isn't just a preference, it's an essential part of their competitive edge. Number 5. Avoiding judgment on unconventional ideas. Sigma males often think in ways that defy the norm. They aren't satisfied with conventional answers or mainstream paths. Instead, they carve out their own, sometimes radical, routes toward their goals. This type of thinking is powerful, but it's also easy for others to misunderstand. People who don't share their perspective or can't see the bigger picture may be quick to criticize or judge. For the Sigma, this outside noise is nothing but a distraction. They understand that openly sharing their unconventional ideas could lead to skepticism, pushback, or outright dismissal from people who simply don't get it. Rather than dealing with the hassle of defending their ideas or explaining themselves, Sigmas prefer to keep things under wraps. Privacy gives them the freedom to explore and experiment without the burden of having to justify every move. They can dive deep into their interests and pursue what really matters to them, unbothered by the opinions or limited understanding of others. This private approach allows them to refine and develop their ideas fully before ever bringing them to light, ensuring that when they do reveal their plans, they're already well thought out and grounded. By staying private, Sigma males avoid the trap of letting other people's judgments cloud their thinking or influence their path. Instead, they cultivate a focused and independent mindset, allowing them to push boundaries and stay ahead of the curve. For the Sigma, privacy isn't about hiding, it's about building and creating in peace, far from the limitations of conventional wisdom. This commitment to independence and forward thinking keeps them free to pursue their ideas on their own terms, without anyone else's approval or interference. Number 6. Protecting their energy. Sigma males are highly protective of their energy. In a world filled with distractions, negativity, and endless demands, they know the importance of conserving their mental and emotional resources. They are deliberate in choosing where and with whom to spend their time. By maintaining their privacy, they avoid being drained by people or situations that don't align with their values or goals. This protects their focus, ensuring that they are always operating at full capacity when it matters most. Whether it's avoiding toxic relationships or refusing to engage in unnecessary drama, Sigma males prioritize their peace and energy above all else. Number 7. Controlling their narrative. One of the strongest attributes of a Sigma male is their ability to control their narrative. By keeping their personal lives and thoughts private, they ensure that others don't dictate their story. While others may fall prey to gossip or external judgments, a Sigma remains unaffected. They choose when, how, and to whom they reveal information about themselves, ensuring that their story is always told on their terms. This autonomy over their narrative allows them to remain authentic and true to their identity, no matter what others may think or say. Number 8. Maximizing their potential. By keeping their goals and actions under wraps, Sigma males are free to take bold risks without the weight of external scrutiny. This privacy gives them the space to experiment, fail, and learn from their mistakes without fear of judgment. They use their discretion to continually refine their skills and improve themselves, never allowing the opinions of others to limit their potential. By choosing when and how to share their achievements, they also protect themselves from the complacency that can come from external validation, keeping them constantly moving forward and growing. Number 9. Building inner strength. For a Sigma male, privacy isn't just about guarding against external forces, it's about building inner strength. The ability to operate quietly and independently helps them cultivate a strong sense of self-reliance. They know that the more they reveal to others, the more susceptible they become to outside influences. By keeping certain aspects of themselves private, they nurture their inner resilience and grow stronger, more self-assured with every step. This strength comes from knowing that they don't need others to validate their choices or opinions, they trust in their own judgment and remain focused on their own path. Number 10. Leading by example. Sigma males don't need to boast about their achievements or status. Instead, they lead by example. Their success is evident through their actions, and their quiet determination speaks volumes. Rather than drawing attention to themselves, they let their accomplishments serve as inspiration for those who pay attention. This passive form of leadership, focused on action rather than words, creates a powerful, authentic influence that others respect. By keeping their plans private and actions purposeful, Sigma males inspire others to take their own paths with confidence and integrity. So in conclusion, in a world filled with noise, distractions, and constant demands for attention, Sigma males stand apart. They understand that true power lies in privacy, whether it's in mastering the element of surprise, protecting their vision from sabotage, or building meaningful relationships. The Sigma male's quiet strength comes from their ability to maintain control over their narrative, keep their emotions protected, and guard against the interference of competitors or judgment. They know that success is achieved on their own terms, free from the weight of others' expectations or opinions. By choosing discretion over disclosure, Sigma males create a life that is not only independent but rich in depth and purpose. In the end, the Sigma male isn't someone who hides for the sake of secrecy. They embrace privacy as a tool for self-mastery, growth, and ultimate success. It's not about keeping people out, it's about keeping their goals, vision, and ambitions sacred. For the Sigma, life is about moving strategically, quietly, and powerfully, always one step ahead and always in control of their own destiny. That's all in this video, soldiers. If you liked the video, consider subscribing to the channel. Now go out, conquer the world, because you are the chosen one.